Everything was fine. He apologized for the way that he left, even telling me he was ready for a relationship. Hey guys, welcome back to another video. In case you're new here, my name is Kim. This is Core Union. Today I want to talk about being extremely intentional, very grateful, and knowing that your end exists with whatever it is that you desire in your heart and soul. Whatever that is your birthright. You wouldn't have the desire for it so deeply within you unless you could have it. So I'm going to tell a quick story about one of my clients. We only met once, and she sent me a quick email because she just hit a little bit of a wall with her person. And I think that I'm going to help her through this video. And I know that it's going to help a lot of you too. I also just want to talk about manifesting wealth, health, security, a home, a car, or anything, meaning generally speaking, you deserve to have everything that you desire, and you just have to get out of your own way. And I know a lot of times we go through kind of the dark ego death experience and it really sucks, but you need to pull yourself out of it at some point and just go into trust. Let me just read this, and I intend that it helps. So she wrote, "Dear Kim, I'm giving you some updates after our session. As a reminder, my English isn't perfect, so I apologize in advance for any mistakes. Before our session, I had been manifesting my specific person for 2 years without any success. I came across your channel, watched all the videos, and my SP came back in 9 days. Everything was fine. He apologized for the way that he left, even telling me he was ready for a relationship. I'll spare you the details that aren't important, but he disappeared again for 3 months. So I decided to have a session with you. 3 days later, I unfortunately lost my beloved father. I had to return to my country for 3 weeks. Despite my immense grief, my desire to have my specific person close to me was still the same. I didn't have the strength to do my inner work, but I still kept the faith and tried to focus on who I am and the support he would give me during this difficult time. When I got back, so this was 3 weeks later, I felt like sending him a message to ask how he's doing. I sincerely sent the text because my heart told me to. He replied within seconds, telling me how happy he was to receive a message from me. He came to see me that same evening. It was an exceptional night with hugs, kisses, and conversations. I must say that beyond the joy I felt at seeing him again, I was particularly happy to feel so calm and confident. We saw each other twice in 4 days. We texted almost constantly. And even when I didn't hear from him, I was still confident and happy to take time for myself. We were supposed to see each other one evening this week, but he canceled, saying he wasn't feeling well. 2 days later, I sent a text to check on him, but I haven't heard from him since. It's been 2 days now. When there's a little bit of something active still within you, and you make plans with your person, and then your person cancels because they're not feeling well, that's probably just subconscious within you that's starting to put the walls up just a little bit. It's not that big of a deal. Be very intentional, waking up in the morning, giving thanks for having the life that you want with your person already. And you can even just I talk to God, universe, source, not only when I'm doing the inner work, but all day with whatever I'm feeling, whatever I'm needing, whatever I'm wanting. So just be very intentional in knowing this is how you manifest things quickly, in knowing that whatever it is in your heart and soul is already yours. That's it. And then the persisting part of it isn't that you're straining or trying to like manipulate people or do some sort of voodoo on them. It's you just staying in alignment with God, universe, source, trusting that what's in your heart and soul is what God, universe, source wants to create through you. Okay? That's it. So when you're having any bit of a difficulty around, if it's related to health or money or buying this or buying that, you want a home for you and your person, you want a new car, it doesn't matter. It's all the same to God, universe, source. Know that you deserve it, know that you're worthy of it already, know that it's done, and give thanks for it. You don't have to sit there and be like, I am God and everybody is my puppet. You're not separate from God, universe, source. You are God, universe, source's channel and conduit in this physical realm. That's how God creates. It's through you. And you are also that, but you're not only that, and you're also not only human. There's something, the divine intelligence that created trillions of galaxies we don't even know. It's unfathomable and inconceivable. So it's pretty arrogant of us to even put God in a box, right? But anyway, I don't want to go on that tangent. You just have to get in alignment and in agreement and in union with that when you first wake up in the morning. I just like to always be very intentional, knowing that whatever I want is done, and that God, universe, source always wants to keep me healthy, whole, complete, wealthy, strong, in a happy, loving relationship with my Marisol Hana, having the house that we both deserve and love, our dream home, where we have everything that we want and need, and we have the lifestyle that we've both always wanted. So all you have to do is just stay persistent. And when you wake up in the morning, even when you are guys are actually living together, when you are still living together, do you guys think when me and my Marisol are actually living in our dream home that I'm just going to let my thoughts go to you know what? I am going to be choosing and continuing to choose for our happy, healthy, loving relationship where we both feel equally trusting with each other. We feel safe and secure with each other. We support each other's dreams. We support each other's goals. We love each other deeply and completely. Okay, so anyway, I'm sorry, because when you guys say, if I knew it was done, I wouldn't be affirming, that's not true. It's just simply not true, because you're always going to be thinking. We think 90,000, this isn't even true, I don't think. This is just what we know right now. This is just scratching the surface. We think 90,000 thoughts per day. 95% of those thoughts we aren't even aware of, right? And for some people, they're not even aware. So the reason why I'm bringing it up is you're constantly creating. You're constantly creating. So if you're constantly creating, you want to be constantly knowing that, keeping your thoughts, your feelings, your emotions, all of that in alignment with what you want. Now, I know a lot of you guys, I can hear you say, I don't have to believe, I don't have to feel. I hear you. I get it. And you are right to an extent to manifest what you want. No, you're right. You don't have to believe. But if you're attaching to that thought form because you're afraid, because you don't believe, or because you can't feel it, that's the problem. Because when you actually stay persistent and focused on what's in your heart and soul and not on your 3D, you will feel. Okay. Anyway, sorry. So old fears are creeping in, and now I'm panicking and I'm sad because I feel this pattern is starting again. On top of that, I feel like I don't make the first move towards him. He never will. So I feel this urge to text him again, but I know that it's not the right thing to do. First of all, know that you, of course, can reach out to him because he's your other half. He's your true love. See that you and him are the same, but in two separate bodies. Go within, do the inner work. Like I said, tapping into God, universe, source first, giving love to yourself. Maybe do a little ho'oponopono with yourself and with him. Kind of go within and comfort yourself and love yourself. You want to start to learn how to detach your fears from your person, so you don't associate your person with fear anymore. The reason why you are associating your person with fear is because you love them deeply. Just get it very clear of what you and your person are like in the relationship. And when you see your person, when you look at pictures of your person, when you think about your person, when you have inner imaginal acts with your person, you are not thinking of them in the old way anymore that was feeling threatening. So you guys, you have to really get very clear on the kind of relational dynamic that you want to have with your person. And there's going to be this little bit of a period that goes by that when the old story comes up, release it, let it go. Old story comes up, release it, let it go. Oh, they said this and that, release it, let it go. Oh, but then we had this fight, release it and let it go. But they said, release it and let it go. And if you're in the deep spiral or trigger, don't reject your feelings. Give yourself love, but detach it from your person. Okay. So you got to get really clear and start to dissociate the feelings of fear around love and safety around love from your person. Well, but they're the ones that are insecure. I'm sorry if you got the mirroring of insecurity or distrust or fear in a relationship, you need to handle it. Okay. So you need to stop putting labels on your person and on yourself. Stop diagnosing them. You're not a therapist. You're not a psychologist. Some of my clients actually are. But so that being said, maybe you are. And if you are, you're going to have to let go of your clinical psychology based thinking. And same if you're a dating coach. I also have clients who are dating coaches. You're going to have to let go of how you see reality a little bit when it comes to conscious creation. Okay. Anyway, I went on and on some different tangents. So I know and I pray and I intend that this helped. If you're watching this, then somehow, some way, this is going to help you understand conscious creation. Recognize that what you want deep down in your heart and soul is your birthright. You have to accept it. And that's how you manifest quicker. That's truly how you manifest things instantly in your reality. It doesn't have to take long, but if you're stubborn and you keep blaming and shaming yourself and you keep blaming and shaming your person and you keep attached to the mirror, to the 3D, that's what causes the dreaded loop. That's what causes the draining. That's what caused the toxic stuff. Oh my God, the toxic stuff that's happening with you guys. So just stop. And if you need help, obviously reach out. I know for a fact that I can help you. Okay, I want you to affirm down below, I am trusting in everything in my heart and soul, and I know that whatever I want is my birthright, and it is done. Reach out to me if you need me. I love you so much. Have an amazing day. Goodbye.
Nothing can come, nothing can come, nothing can come between us.